Marcus Cornaro, you're director of Directorate A, working with the European Neighbourhood. How important is technical cooperation in these countries, and what types of cooperation are you having with them?
Yes, I do cover the cooperation we do have with all the neighboring countries. So this is the rim around EU member states, but also the rim already around enlargement, stretching essentially from Belarus over the Caucasus, Middle East and North Africa. And all of those countries have sort of one offer and one beam towards Europe, and this is that they have an interest to approximate themselves in terms of governance, in terms of economic aspects, in terms of regulatory frameworks, migration issues towards the European Union. And the European neighbourhood policy offers exactly that. So as closely a country wants to come to the European mode d'affaires, the European acquis, the more robust the offer is. And this is also what we underpin with technical cooperation.
Is it mission possible to advance the reform of technical cooperation in these countries, or are there things we need to do differently?
Well, mission possible is yes, I would hope so. Otherwise, I think we'd have to change change the job. But we're in for the long haul. I think there's no quick fix, and even the backbone strategy and the added push it gave on focusing on getting this right will still take time. What we're looking at is still to make sure that we have it exclusively demand driven. And couple the demand also with the policy areas which are identified. We also want to be sure that we don't create parallel structures, which also have been a legacy here in the past. But if we work with technical cooperation, that whatever we do, that this is firmly embedded into the partner structures.
Directorate A has just prepared a plan for how it will advance the reform further. What are the key elements of that plan?
Well, the key elements is certainly to get the message across to partners through the delegation. And this remains fundamental. That we get rid of the old reflexes that technical assistance is a nice contract which comes with someone, which comes already with new office furbishments and other goodies, and otherwise no work attached. Know that the message is very much the contrary. If countries really want to embed in reforms, it's also something where they need to take on the ownership, but also the commitment then to carry on the advice. Secondly, we have to look at keeping a tailor-made program, not over-ambitious on too many sectors at the same time, but while still covering the reform agenda. And lastly, I think a lot of dissemination of what I think remains an interesting guideline. I think one of the best EuropeAid has taken out. And in those guidelines, I like in particular that we can make a better distinction between technical assistance geared towards capacity development, with all the issues of sustainability and in for the long haul. But discern from that also the technical assistance, which could be either preparatory work or could be focused around difficult implementation issues or policy advice.